All right, let's see if we can spark some joy. So, for many, many years, I have been looking for ways to help people find unique experiences, create joy, move with purpose. And I have been partnering in doing that and working on that, which is my personal mission. I've been partnering with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society now for few years. And this year, I was presented with two different opportunities that they invited me to participate in. And I have graciously declined both because I think that I have found something that is an even better fit for what I have to give and where I think a lot more people could participate with me. And so I was really excited to kind of explore their umbrella of options because there are so many ways to get involved with this mission to beat blood cancer. I started with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in memory and honor of my brother. And it's been a really cool way for me to kind of feel like I'm not an only child, like I have an active, really healthy and positive relationship with my brother who has long passed on, long ago passed away. And that's been really special for me. And I want to continue to feel that for myself while also, connecting with new people who may be feeling like they just need to find a little bit of spark, a little bit of inspiration. And initially, LLS invited me to participate again in the Visionaries of the Year campaign, which I have been working with that campaign for, I think it was 3 years. And I loved every part of it. I loved learning through it, but it wasn't a good fit for me this season of my life. So we looked at the opportunity for team and training. And I'm sharing this with you because if what I'm doing isn't the right fit for you, just know that there's other options, right? There's not just one way to participate in something beyond yourself, right? So I looked at the team and training option, and ultimately the idea with team and training is that you fundraise, right? You create this excitement around taking a trip to go and run a marathon or hike the Grand Canyon or cycle the cliffs of wherever. And I'm a travel junkie and I'm very much into movement and health and fitness. And so I thought about that, but here's what it didn't here's what it didn't hit for me right now in this season is that I knew that if I were to sign up for that and say hike the Grand Canyon, that I might be able to find one or two people to come with me, right? It sounds exciting, right? But that if I did something local and much more approachable, that I might be able to impact more lives that way. And I might be able to bring a larger group of people physically together. And I think one thing that's been lacking for many people, myself included, is that sense of connection to other people. Everything since 2020 has kind of gone so virtual and become so disconnected that one of the things that I'm always looking for when I'm building a new round of the Lemonade Project, this is what we've been calling it for years and years, right? This passion project to move with purpose and create joy and share energy. It's my life's purpose. It's my passion. And anytime I do that, I want to try and hit as many targets that I can with that one project. And while team and training sounds awesome, and perhaps I'll pursue something like that in the future, I think right now what I need in this season and what I think a lot of the people that I know need is that sense of togetherness, in addition to moving with a purpose, in addition to creating a positive impact and perhaps giving back to an organization like the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So I will be participating. I have no idea how big of a group we might see join me. All I know is that I have one friend who is signed up and he's building his own team, and I think that's awesome. And I would like to do that too. I would like to show up that night. And what I love too is that if you can't make this live, if you can't make this live event, the way that I build things, because I have friends all over the country, is that I design a specific event virtually in collaboration with whatever I'm doing with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, so that people who are not physically able to attend the event can still participate. And while it might not be that in-person feel, it's still that connection point for people. And so I believe the event is Friday, October 6th at 5:30 here in Buffalo. That's where I'll be. That's where I'd love to see a lot of faces join me. I'm thinking I will decorate myself with some type of like Christmas light action because late the night. But if you're not local or you can't make it that evening, I was thinking that we could come together on that day in a virtual event that I can create, just a Facebook event, where you can log your walk in connection to something bigger than yourself. Donations are accepted at whatever you can contribute. And I really like that too, because I know that this is a season where people may not have as much flexibility as they would like. And so I really wanted to spotlight that it doesn't always have to be this huge, grandiose thing like hiking the Grand Canyon, which again sounds amazing. But I also think it's really cool to spotlight that small things like neighborhood walks, or even just going out for a walk yourself that day if you're not in Buffalo, and connecting with us virtually and making that donation in whatever amount that you can donate, can make a difference, because all we have to do is come together, right? So if you are excited to join in the Lemonade Project of 2023 with me this year, we are officially going to be partnering with Light the Night. And again, it's just something that I feel is going to be a little bit more approachable and a little bit easier to manage, both for myself and for people that want to participate. And that's kind of where my happy spot is. So I hope to see you there. You can use my link to register. Our team is called the Lemonade Project. So you can register, and I believe you get a lantern when you do that. You can also start to fundraise on your own, which I think would be super amazing. And any contribution counts, right? Like collectively, we can make a really big difference. And I don't just mean myself and our Lemonade Project, but all the people that participate in things like this. So I hope you'll join me, and I will see you guys soon.